Today, we're talking all about the mother of thousands. Now, I thought that I knew about this plant, and it turns out that I really don't. I was 100% sure that it was a kalanchoe, which, by the way, I've been pronouncing kalancho until this week. Anyway, I always thought the mother of thousands was a kalanchoe. Come to find out that there is another segment of kalanchoe called bryophyllum that grows little plantlets on its phylloclade. Phylloclade, write that one down. Another term I learned this week, which is fancy for leaf margins, which is just the outside here. So you can see this one's got some pretty mature plantlets growing on its, what was that word again? Phylloclade. There's a bit of a controversy, as some botanists recognize these as a separate genus, and others consider bryophyllum to be an offset of the kalanchoe. However, you shake it, these plants are cool and they're fun to grow, and I know because I have a bunch. They are like a litter of rabbits, and they just keep multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. I've watched a few other videos on this topic of propagating the mother of thousands, and they're all fine and dandy and wonderful, but there's one tip, a really important tip that I felt was missing. And even though these plants are succulents and therefore they're considered drought tolerant, I find that, at least in my house, they need a lot more attention than, say, an echeveria or even my other kalanchoe. For example, the kalanchoe tomentosa, or my sad but healthy rescued flapjacks from the fall. The same goes for propagation. They need extra water and extra attention. Since they just grow their new plants right on the outside of their leaves, it's pretty simple to propagate the mother of thousands. I'm going to use a cactus mix. I'm just going to fill up my tray here. So I've got my tray full of cactus mix here. And I'm just going to moisten it. I'm just going to use my spray bottle. Oh, of course, I picked the not good spray bottle. I'm just going to dampen the surface. I don't really think I need to worry about watering all the dirt because these little plantlets, they're just gonna sit on the top. They're not really gonna do anything for a while anyway. I'm just gonna get it all moist. So I pick the one that I feel is mature, got it? And I'm gonna place it nice and gently in the dirt. That's it. I'm just gonna place it on top. That's it. How easy is that? So let's find, let's see if we can find another one that looks nice and mature. See, there's even these that have fallen off, right? And they have started to take root in my pot here. So I'm gonna just carefully pull those up and get those planted. These are some of the plantlets that had fallen off by my windowsill, and I didn't really think that they had any viable roots on them, but it looks like they might. So I'm gonna put these in the thing I'm gonna put these in my little prop tray as well to see if I can bring these to life too. So I'm just gonna, this one looks good. Put this, you know, I might put two in, these down here. I might put two in each little tray. I don't know. there's plenty to go around. Just gonna set them in there. Now, some of these that have rooted in here, I don't know. I mean, I can't have them all in this little pot. That's just not gonna work. Oh yeah, that one's in there really good. Okay, you can stay there. Oh man, hold strong little root. Okay, well, let's just take these. I just don't want to ruin anything. Obviously, you can tell I have a problem with not throwing things away. Some of them have rooted in. See, that's where I blew it. Not being diligent. Now see, this one doesn't really have any white roots. I might have been too early on that one, but we'll put it in there just in case, and we will see what comes of it, right? This one looks good. Just gonna push the little roots down on the soil. Just gonna set it on top. This guy's hanging on. See if I can't gently pull this guy. Oh, see, look, this one rooted in, it's got dirt on it and everything. So hopefully, I'll just make a little hole here. Stick it down in there, see what happens, huh? You guys, I could probably fill 3 more prop trays, just like this one, with all the little plantlets that I have. I mean, easily. But I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna give it one more little spray here. Put my lid up real tight. It's important that you keep the lid on. I might put something, a rubber band or something around it. And the reason is you don't want any gnats getting in there and feasting on your little plantlets, because that is a very good possibility. This one mother of thousands has spawned these. These, like I'm telling you, I have so many of these plants, and I just can't bring myself to throw them away. A couple of tips. Now that you have your plantlets ready to go, you're gonna put them in indirect light. You do not want to put them in direct sunlight, because then you will get this, burnt ends. Also, a quick tip, if you don't have access to those little greenhouses like I have, just put a plastic cup over them. So these are 2 that I kind of experimented with over winter. One of them was in my window, and you can see they haven't grown that much, not as much as they should have. I think they got cold. I also think that is why they are red. These, on the other hand, are looking much better. They also spent a lot of winter under growth light. They're a little burnt. I think mostly just from being cold and being on my windowsill the last month or so, and it's been kind of a colder spring. I propagated this tray in the fall, and they started getting plantlets. I mean, as soon as they just get a couple set of leaves, they'll drop leaves. No big deal. Some of the leaves will get crispy. I mean, I just watered these and they need water again. The key is going to be keeping them moist. They like to be moist. Not wet, just moist. So that's all we really need to do for now while we wait for our plantlets to grow. I'm going to probably just check back in a couple of weeks. I'll probably be surprised at how well they've done. It's nice and warm and sunny here now, so I bet they sprout up really quick. So we'll check back in a couple of weeks. And we're back. It's been about 4 weeks since I did my plantlets in my little greenhouse, and I thought I'd give you a quick update on what it looks like after 4 weeks. So there you have it. Didn't take very long, and they've really started to sprout. So now I have this beautiful tray of more Mother of Thousands. Looks like this one right here might have been one of those. It still looks like it's rooted in, just taking a little bit longer. So that one might have been one of those that had been sitting out on the side a little bit too long. That's okay, we'll leave it in there and just kind of see what happens. But all the other ones, even the ones that I was thinking weren't gonna make it, are coming up just great. I sprayed it just every once in a while. I didn't really have to spray it all that often because it keeps really nice and wet inside this little plastic container. So now for a really fun announcement. Clearly, I have too many of these plants and I want to give some of them away, and I'd love to give one to you. So to enter to win one of my Mother of Thousands plants, subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a comment so I know that you're in. If you want a bonus chance to win, I'm also going to give away one plant on my Instagram, which is at SuburbanSill. You can see Instagram for details to enter that one. Visit SuburbanSill.com for official rules, and I'll also put a link in this video description. Sorry, you must be at least 13 to enter and a resident of the United States. Due to the nature of the prize, I can't ship to Hawaii, Alaska, or Puerto Rico, so I apologize. But good luck to everyone, and I hope you win.